Hey everybody! I just found out that some agent in the Diddy Combs trial, labeled Agent Redacted, which is a really stupid alias, by the way, tried putting the fact that President Obama shook hands with Sean Combs sometime during the campaign. Here's the thing. This is going to start a big frenzy. It's going to start Pizzagate all over again. And my advice to all of you is to just not follow it. Pizzagate was the dumbest sex trafficking scandal ever. Okay? All of the codes were deciphered. All of the orders and stuff, the people that they wanted was written in, but based off of the order. Sausage pizza was supposedly a little girl instead of a boy, because of sausage. Salad, I guess they wanted their salad tossed or something, I don't know. But it just didn't make sense. It was stupid as all shit. And soon the upcoming scandals is going to be just as dumb. Okay? We're going to have people that are going to say, oh yeah, he was guilty. He was. When technically the agent said that all that took place with Obama and Diddy was the photo op campaign, the photo ops campaign for voting, the encouraging of people to vote. That was all. Even Leonardo DiCaprio's testimony said that, and that even if he wasn't a part of it, he knew. But yet at the same time, it took over 2 decades to get the evidence cleared. It wasn't until now, as it wasn't until these days, from 2014 to now, that we've got collaborations and patterns and all this good stuff. And it wasn't until the actual raid of the homes that all this evidence popped up. So for everybody to say, oh yeah, he was guilty, he was, and all this other stuff, you can't say that. You can't say that. Because even the law didn't know who was guilty and who wasn't. Okay? Not even all the way up to the presidency. Not even all the way up to President Obama. Now Trump, I believe he knew. You're pals with Jeffrey Epstein and now P. Diddy. Dude, it's obvious he knew. But nevertheless, if any kind of evidence comes up for Obama, then definitely press charges on him. But get the others as well. Get President Trump as well. Because why not? He's not a god. He's just a dude. And if we can go as far as knocking down presidents for their crimes, dude, get them all. Get Bill Clinton. Get Roy Moore from Alabama, who is groping teenagers, who's groping minors. Get them all. It doesn't matter how many of what side there are total. If they're guilty, get them. Send them to prison, send them to jail, send them to whatever, Let's all have fun watching them fleeing the country. I guarantee you Trump is going to pull an Edward Snowden. He's going to run over to Russia and be pals with Putin. He's going to stay inside some kind of, He's just going to move to be an oligarch over there. He's going to take all his millions that he's got and he's going to be an oligarch in Russia. That's all that's going to happen with him if he's not going to face time. But if you can get him to face time for his crimes, do it. But so far, nothing like that is being shown for Obama. Obama is only guilty of doing public photo shoots with Diddy. And if there's anything comes out, then yeah, get him. But at the same time, get everybody. Get Trump also. Trump also shook hands with the man, you know? So get him. Get both of them. It only makes sense. But here's the thing. Get whoever the evidence is actually pointing to. Don't just speculate, because that's just dumb. But for right now, everybody just keep on smacking down the Obama and the Pizzagate, the Pizzagate revival and all this stuff. Joe Biden and all this other crap, and all the way down to Clinton. Because you notice Pizzagate only focuses on one party. Okay? You can't put a political face to that kind of corruption. Okay? You just can't. It hits everybody that's participant in it, regardless of whatever political party that corrupt person is a member of. That's real. That's the true crime. Okay? That's what true crime is all about. The acknowledgement and tearing down of anybody and everybody that's guilty. That's what true crime is all about. That's what justice is all about. So everybody out here is going to say, oh yeah, no, Obama was this and Obama was that with P. Diddy and all this other crap. Don't go along with it. Don't go along with it until physical evidence is proven that he was a part of Diddy's machine. And even if it isn't, even if it is proven, go for both him and Trump, because you know Trump was involved. They're just waiting for him to get off, to finish his term. And everybody, I don't care what they say about him being the greatest and all this other bullshit. This bullcrap. The guy is a worthless politician. In the end, that's all he turned out to be. That's all he's turning out to be. Nothing but a worthless politician that's thinking about his people. Plain and simple. What we all look at politicians as. It turns out he's no different. You could see it for yourself. I'm going to lower the gas prices. Well, he made them lower than Biden's, but it's still not affordable. Right now, it's just under $3. $3 a gallon. That's not saving us. And get this, Biden, when he was in charge, he went through our resources. He went through the reserves. He went through the reserves and he finalized deals that were supposed to be finished, that he was supposed to break free from. But because they already made an agreement, he went ahead and got the crude oil and the fuel and all that to the states the way he was supposed to. He finished the deals, done. Now, all of it is used up. Now, the reserve, there's nothing in our reserves because Biden had to go through it because of all the price gouging. Now, we got prices rising and rising from, well, here in Texas, $2.45 up to now $2.90 something, $2.93 to $2.99. And it's just getting higher. And what do you expect? We don't have reserves anymore. And no deals are being made until we get back together with Russia, obviously. Which is another reason why I'm saying, once Trump is done, he's going to go take his millions and billions. He's going to go to Russia and be an oligarch. You know, plain and simple. So, that being said, I just wanted to talk about that, the Obama thing and the fact that we're going to have Pizzagate revisited all over again and all those scandals. Everybody has said that he hasn't done anything to participate in the Diddy machine. And if there's any kind of connections that Diddy has with the government, it was through people who were pulling strings and doing little favors for him. Not necessarily Obama. Their words, that was their testimonial words. The federal agent that turned all the way over to the celebrity with Leonardo DiCaprio, and whoever else that's going to be testifying about the time that they were working around Diddy's success and these politicians' success, in particular Barack Obama. So when you got that going on, you know, you just got to make sure to stand up for yourself and try not to believe into the bullshit. Because we all know also, especially after Pizzagate, everybody was so certain that that kind of crime was going on with these people, these select people. Time has moved on and none of them have been found guilty of any of the crimes. And they're like, well, that's power sticking up for power. No, you can't say that anymore. Not when you got somebody like Diddy on trial who's shaking hands with power, who has his own power, who's king of his own particular hill with his power. Okay? You can't say that anymore. The one hand washes the other. Sure, that's capable. That's a possibility. But it's not etched in stone saying that they're guilt-free even if they are guilty of sin. No. You can't say that no more. The powers that be are destroying itself right now. So, no, it's not one hand washes the other. So when you get back to this scandal and shit, I mean, dude, it's just dumb. Don't listen to any of that. Don't pay no attention to the scandals because they're just so far out there with specific discriminative names, okay, and certain people and people of a different religion and people of different sexual preferences. They're all grouped into that. Just look at that. Take a step back and look at that. It's a select few that is being brainwashed to you. If you're not careful enough, you're going to be brainwashed to go along with the flow of hate towards these specified people. And Barack Obama's going to be the example. The gay guy that said he used to blow Diddy, he's going to be an example. I forgot his name. You know, that he used to blow Justin Timberlake. He's going to be used as a prime example. Okay. You just gotta, you know, and you can't quote me on all of those words, all of those names, but don't say but. However, just take a step back and look at what all these people are saying. You can see clearly through the accusations. You can see clearly the people that just want to let the stuff fly for being over dramatic. Oh my God, I can't believe he did that. Okay. You can tell the difference between somebody like that and somebody that's telling you, and you know who else did it? The Jews. Okay. You can see through this shit. That's an exaggeration, but you know, once they're comfortable around you, they're going to say that. Okay. They're going to go that far. It's all these blacks. Okay. Shut them up. Tell them to go F themselves. Okay. Oh, and we know those Mexicans. Yeah. Tell them to get lost, all right? Don't fall for their bullcrap, because you can clearly see that it's all going to lead you to a viewpoint of flowing with hate. And people of hate are all that you're going to be getting. And quite frankly, the Diddy crimes, it's people of hate that allows him to actually do all those crimes, because he's got the money. He's got hush money. He can pay people. He can do this. He can do that. That's an act of hate, you know. And the people who say, "Oh, you know how those blacks are," they're actually encouraging it because that's what they want. They want the hate. You know full well that people are also going to go racist on this. You know they are. Because Obama's black. Now he's a black American. And Diddy's a black American also. So you know it's going to happen. You know the preachings are going to be taught. Just look out for yourself. Try not to fall into those teachings. Try not to fall victim to those teachings of hate, because that's really all that it is. Teachings all the way up to preachings of hatred. And that's the bottom thing that I want to get to right there. Okay? When you're following that, you're honestly believing that you're better off on all levels, all the way down to like the gas. I brought up the gas and fuel industry. You know, there are people that literally believe because they're no longer at $4 the way it was with Biden, that Trump saved us. That's how far the teachings, all the way to the preachings, all the way to the brainwashing has gone. And it's just, you know, it's just downright idiotic. To the 17 people, I don't know how I got 17 followers, but hey, thanks. For some reason, YouTube won't let me see who you are. Just that I've got followers. So I've upgraded from 13 to 16, and I'm now 17 followers. Thanks so much. Damn. I'm not even asking for your following, you know, because I can't guarantee when the hell I'm going to be back on here. I technically shouldn't be here at all for right now, but I'm just, you know, I should be working, but I'm sort of on break right now. But I figured as long as I'm on break, I'm just going to go ahead and do this little segment. And I'm just going to say, everybody, hang in there. Keep on keeping on. You know the extremes is going to be happening. You know that the extremities are coming. Be cool. Keep your cool. And keep hanging in there. The truth will be revealed. And we will be seeing some justice being committed, some justice being done. But you can't just be following these stupid conspiracy theories and these wild accusations and all that. You got to take it just as slow as it's coming, okay? And that's it. That's all that I wanted to say. Y'all take care. We're coming up to 20 minutes now. We're coming real close to 20 minutes. So with that, I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all are taking care of each other. Hang in there. $20 worth of groceries is now $30. It's $10 more expensive. So I can only imagine those that can actually afford $100 are now paying $120, $130, and that those that go up to $300 should probably get assistance, some kind of financial aid. But y'all take care. Y'all take it easy. We're going through some rough times. Let's hope we can vote the people that are not following this bull crap and trying to brainwash you to believe that you're better off now when you can clearly see we're not. Y'all take care. Y'all take it easy. We'll see you next time. I'm probably going to be coming out again with another one, maybe tomorrow, but I'm not really sure. We'll see. For right now, y'all take care. Y'all take it easy. If you got an opinion, let me know what you think. Put it in the comments. For some reason, my email isn't working, but it's lowercase a-town, mytown at gmail.com. If you want to share some info, intel, whatever. And let's try to keep the offenses low. Try not to be offensive, but share your thoughts at the same time, and write a comment if you like what you're hearing. Even though technically I've been really fumbling today, the caffeine just isn't kicking no matter how much I'm drinking right now. Sorry about that. Some days are better than others. But if you like and subscribe, and I'll try to keep pushing out some comments. Till then, y'all take care. Y'all take it easy. This is Chris's comments that show common sense on common ground. Signing out.